And we are back here at the ESL CM Storm Arena, coming to you live from Gamescom 2012. It has been an awesome day so far, but it's about to get a little bit more awesome sauce. You're asking why? I'm going to tell you why. Because we've got our good friends from Hawken coming here to show us some fun stuff, give out some fun prizes, get people playing the game, just like they can do for all you people in the audience here. Over right there, you can get to playing Hawken, but you can also join in at playhawken.com, so make sure you get over there and get signed up. But for now, without further ado, I'd like to invite two good men from the wonderful world of Meteor that are making the game Hawken. Bring out Curtis and my good friend Mark. Quick round of applause, please. Put your hands together in an orderly fashion. Wonderful stuff. Hey guys. How you doing?
You're going to tell them what they could win here?
Well, we're going to give away a bunch of prizes to the guys that are going to be sitting up here and playing game in a second. But before we do that, we're going to ask Mark if he can drive right here and take us through what is a crucial part of this game, and that is the customization features. Of course, you get to as a great big mech. And with that comes the awesome features of choosing how that mech looks. Right, Curtis?
Absolutely. So what Mark's doing, where's it showing right now?
It'll be up in here. Okay. Guys, we need the feed up on this screen in a second. We can start having a look right here.
All right, here we go. What Mark's doing right now, one of the things that's really important for us at Hawken is to give people the ability to customize their mech and socially express themselves while they're blowing each other up. So what Mark's doing here is he's showing you can pick different parts of the mech. You can do the legs, the torso. And they're all independent of each other. You can also paint your mech.
Pretty colors, I like that.
Yeah, but lots of pretty colors. You can affect the saturation, the scale, and there's
camouflage and all sorts of kind of different brands. You can totally do this yourself.
Absolutely.
Or work together with somebody so you look similar, so you know you're on a team.
Yep, you can get and Mark, normally I think he does pink highlights, but he's trying to be chill for the crowd.
Okay. So now he's going to choose the weapons loadout.
Now he's going to choose his weapon. He's got his primary weapon that he's selecting. It looks like he's looking at what...
He's got an...
So what's he going to go for? He's going for the slug rifle. It's a part sniper weapon. Oh, he actually went for the Vulcan, so that's going to be give him the ability to have a choice between sniper-esque and a machine gun.
Making the choice of whether you want to be ranged, whether you want to be close quarters, maybe a little bit of a marriage of the two.
Yeah, so we actually have three classes of mechs. We've got light mechs, which are going to be the more mobile mech to get around, the assault, the scout. He's set up with a sniper build here. You're also going to have the medium mech, which are going to be the heavy hitters.
Okay.
And then the heavy mechs, which are going to be the tanks, the people that can take damage.
I'm guessing that as you go to the heavier sizes, you're going to have to make a concession on perhaps mobility or speed.
Absolutely.
So judging on the play style that he wants to go for, that'll max the loadout.
And now Mark's, he's choosing, it looks like he's going to go down the offensive skill tree to give himself some damage boost. So you have offensive, defensive, which will obviously mitigate damage, and then movement, which is something that you typically do with the lighter ones to give you faster reaction, more energy to boost.
And how important are the choices that you make in how you set that up and make these kind of steps in your loadout?
It actually completely depends on your play style. So for me, I would typically go all movement because I like to be faster. And if you actually get the movement down, movement's one of the things that everybody says. This is what makes the game, is you can move so freely and how you want. You can actually take a light and beat a heavy, you just have to do everything right.
You need to know what you're doing, so you can get in easily, but the tweaking and making yourself be unique is almost endless.
Absolutely, it looks like Mark is wanting pure carnage, so he's going for the offensive tree.
Mark, are you about to punish the people that are going to come up here and play you?
And so now Mark's choosing the internals, which is yet another piece of customization. You've got an offensive, a defensive, and a functional internal. And let's see what he's going for, the advanced radar, so that will allow him to track enemies easier.
Nice, nice. Well, in order to set this up, Mark's going to host a game for us, but I'm sure you'd like to see who are the wonderful people that are going to be contending in this. So first of all, I'd like to ask Leon, Moritz, and Sebastian to come on up. Come on up, guys. Round of applause for our valiant contenders, playing for prizes. Wave to the lovely people at home. Guys, you want to take a seat over here? These first three. And then, of course, on the other side, we're going to need some other contenders. So here I've got Dominic, Johannes, and Andy. Round of applause, please. Guys, wave to the good people at home. And please have a seat right down over here. Now, while we get things set up and get this game ready to rock and roll, I'm going to take Curtis. We're going to go sit down. We're going to have a nice little discussion about the game. Mark's going to drive. We'll be right back to you after the trailer that's going to blow your mind. See you in a second, guys. Trailer that would look absolutely phenomenal. I love watching that because there's a lot going on, and I have to say that I'm pretty eager to get my hands on this game. But for now, there's some lucky people up on stage that are going to take a chance to make prizes and play the game. So Curtis, I'd say let the games begin.
Absolutely. And here, Mark, it looks like he's got the flak gun, which is basically a shotgun, very short range. He also has the Hellfire missiles, which he can use to actually lock on a target and have guided missiles go in, so you can kind of shoot and forget and then focus on the flak.
Bit of a combination there of ranged and close quarter weapons that I guess he's taking no chances against our challengers.
Absolutely. And he showed how to use the Hellfire on the wall there, very effective. Intimidating his opponents.
A bit of a battle cry, perhaps.
And now Mark's taking the high ground.
And here he's using his flight abilities to get some more
Yep. He's being that guy that we all play against. It's a little sneaky.
And he's really moving around.
Yeah, he just hit the middle mouse button, which gives him that reticle change, which tells him that the lock-on is active. If he gets that over an opponent, it'll actually lock
There
on.
he goes.
So here we go.
And
it locked.
Boom.
Nice, he got a shot on that.
Nice stuff. I can see immediately that he's got his meters for cooldown, which is a cool feature to the game that you need to really manage. You can't just run and gun, spray and pray. You've got to really resource manage almost how you attack.
Absolutely. If you overuse your boost, you'll get to a point where you really need to do a side dash and get behind the building, but you don't have any energy left.
Exactly. So in that, Mark's taken down.
Mark's taken down.
Poor show, Mark. Come on.
Okay, Mark decided he needed to go with a different build. He's going to go with the sniper build.
Let's see how he tackles this.
So each of the weapons, each of the special weapons has a different function for the middle mouse button. For this one, given that it's a sniper build, you've got the zoom. Oh, nice.
Spectating, getting involved.
Right.
Picking his moment.
Yep, he's got the guy on the bridge, high ground. He's zooming in, which is pretty hard to do, actually. And
Mark, that's another one.
Go, Mark.
I'm wondering if we have some ringers up on stage, guys that are just thinking, I want the graphics cards. They've been playing all afternoon.
Actually, there's some guys that I keep seeing come back over and over from yesterday.
That's always a good sign, and now they get their chance to take their skills and win some serious prizes.
Absolutely. And I've been telling them, like, tell your friends, because they're like, we love the game. I'm like, tell your friends, and I see them back in line. I'm like, you're not telling anybody, are you?
They're just coming back for themselves. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, exactly. So now Mark's got the EOC repeater and the toe missile, and the cool thing about the toe missile is like you've always played against those people that can dodge back behind the corner. So with the toe missile, if you shoot it at the corner and somebody's hiding behind it, you can actually let the rocket breach the corner and then use the middle mouse button to blow it up and splash damage to your enemy.
And that you can change this all as you kind of progress in the game. You can really see what your opponent's tactics are and actually almost choose as you want to develop your loadout against them.
Yes, and also that you'll have different modes with different situations that will call for long range, short range, high damage. Sometimes you'll need a tank to go in and kind of lead things. So there's a bunch of different builds that will be available, and they're all going to have a purpose.
Nice. It seems to be a pretty fierce battle going on. That's the third one down from Mark, but let's see what he can do next. So I'm loving the look of the game, and I know that we've talked a little bit about the style, and I just think as an arena, there's so much interesting and intricate places for people to get involved in different levels and grounds to choose to wage war on.
You know what? Absolutely. The first thing that people notice before they actually even touch the game is the look of it.
Yeah, the art style.
Literally is amazing. You know, credit to Kang for having that vision of how he wanted to look and doing a good job. Also, when people actually sit down and start playing the game, almost immediately they're saying, you know, it really feels like a mech. Yeah. And that's what everybody wanted. They want it to feel like a mech, and they're like, it really feels like a mech. And then also the pace is slower. So you can get in and you don't have to, you're not going to get killed like 20 times before you figure it out. And the boosting back, you know, side to side, forward, up, is the thing that actually adds speed back to it. So the pace is actually slower without boosting, but when you want that speed, you can have it back on demand.
But again, it's not something which you can just abuse in the game. You have to manage the way that you approach it, just like you manage your weapons.
Absolutely. So Mark just ran out of energy right before this. Now he let it generate back up. You also have to watch for your weapon overheat. He's
just lost his left arm, so to speak.
When the weapons overheat, actually you lose both. So you see the weapons drop. So that's when you have to run.
And unfortunately, Mark was not able to run fast enough.
So what's Mark going to pick this time? He's going to go for the little bit heavier medium, which is going to have more hit points and be designed to hit harder.
This looks very similar to the 5 meter tall guy we have standing outside the booth here at the Gamescom.
It's the same one. Good eye. So Mark's creeping up on.
Yeah, he's letting the battle take place, and he's picking off the guys. I think this is a style that I'd be akin to.
Oh, go Mark! Woo!
Nice kill.
How many kills has he gotten?
I'm not sure. This is for him. I think his 4th or his 5th. See now in the loading screen.
So what's Mark going to pick this time? The Brawler.
Changing up Hellfire. It seemed to work for him last time.
Yeah, that's the great thing, is that you have tons of different options. If one thing isn't working, and it's not always just going to depend on mode, it actually depends on the people you're playing and what they're playing.
Exactly, and trying to match what their approach is and their tactics.
You know, like, yeah, they come in and they're using, if they were using a heavy in this, we actually don't have a heavy in this build, but if they're using a heavy in this, you may need to come back with something heavy. You may need to stay further away because the light isn't able to take the damage that, say, a medium would, but you also want more damage. So
well, the guys are playing free-for-all right now, as far as I know. They're just kind of getting stuck into it.
Yep.
But of course, there's team-based play you could have as well, and working together.
The major focus of the game is absolutely team-based, and so there's going to be a number of different modes, and we're still working through the current modes we have, but we're also adding a mode which we're dedicating to esports.
Nice. Well, we look forward to seeing that here at the ESL.
Well, you guys are actually going to be involved in helping us vet it by being in the alpha too. So
well, there's an exclusive that you just heard right here from my good friend Curtis and me, live at the Gamescom. All right, Mark, let's go out and do some damage.
Go, Mark.
We've got contact.
Oh, nice.
Nice kill.
And he just got an assist. So one thing we are absolutely doing is making sure that it's not just about going out there and getting kill. You know how people get kind of too caught up on that and start kill stealing. We're giving people credit for the actual performance that we do.
Exactly.
And deep diving into metrics to make sure we bring stats to the front that really show what people are performing.
Nice.
There we go. Mark just got around the corner. He hid and he's healing up. He hit the C key. He's got his repair drone that just come out.
So this is a moment when he is ultimately very vulnerable.
It's almost like we scripted this, right?
I do say it's live, but that was almost perfect. So his vulnerability was something that he had to use, to find, first of all, a place to be out of harm's way,
right.
Take the time, and then get back in the fight. But unfortunately, somebody cottoned on to his plan and took him out.
And it isn't as easy as one might think. Sometimes it'll be like you're not in the right position. There's other people around you, so it's going to be hard to heal. Sometimes you'll beat somebody, you go heal, and if you've got a lot of healing to do, you'll be sitting there healing, and the guy will respawn and rush as fast as he can back over to get revenge. So.
Because he knows that you're over there. So I think also, like with any game where you're playing in a map, you need to understand the map. But here it plays such a role because that'll be to your advantage if you know you can find a spot to be safe in it. Unfortunately, Mark was
unable to find
slain.
That spot.
Yeah, he couldn't get to that
spot.
He
was smited.
So let's see what he's going to choose.
Yeah,
Here we go.
I think Mark's liking the sniper build.
He's rushing out. He thinks he knows where somebody is, and he's found him.
Mark actually had some rail skills there.
Yeah, this was looking good.
There we go.
There you go.
Oh, in the face.
In the face.
Go, Mark. Oh, wow. Look at him getting out of there at the 122 health. Hide, Mark. Go.
Yes. So this is that crucial moment we talked about. He couldn't find the cover he needed to sort himself out.
And it's hard having a mouse and keyboard in front of me. I want to grab it and steer. Okay, so you're going to pull out the Vulcan. The Vulcan takes a little bit of spin-up time, but it's a beast of a weapon.
Okay. So again, it's something where you're having a bit of a trade-off, but you get something in return. So again, the balancing is really that rock, paper, scissors. You've got to be lucky and work the situation to your advantage.
Yeah, and you can see this. He chose the medium mech, and it comes up with 750 hit points, giving him a little bit more hit points. It's likely already pre-spec'd for damage.
Okay.
So he's got 1410 out. Oh!
Down he goes.
Down he goes. You know what? I was going to ask you to have the crowd chant every time he died to kind of have fun with that.
You can see if the guys can get involved and give a big Mark cheer when he goes down.
Mark can't hear this, right?
We're over the PA. He'll be waving his fist at us right now.
Oh crap! There he goes. He's getting into a rhythm though. See, that's one of the things you can do. That works really well long distance with the Hellfires. You lock onto somebody, and when you lock onto them, they actually hear dee 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 dee, and so it'll make you nervous. No matter who you are, how good you are, you get nervous when that starts.
And again, that's a moment when I'm guessing that you can still try to evade whatever you're doing by a quick move. And
you can see Mark just did a side dodge. That aspect of movement is so crucial to this game, and it's something that we just had the alpha of recently. Our first phase of alpha, I had a bunch of pros come in and play. And the first thing that they said is the movement is epic.
Yeah.
It's because it slows it down. You get a dodge back and forth. You get really custom with it. It's almost like you're waltzing through the battle.
And again, that management of being able to do that it's not something that you have infinite. Here he is, Mark's saying, let me get myself sorted out.
See, what Mark's doing too is you're taking the opportunity to look around and see if anybody's coming, and if anybody was coming, he can actually pop out fairly easily.
So he found one of those good vantage spots to actually say, I'm going to take a moment and sort myself out.
The 3 X's means that Mark killed that same guy 3 times in a row. Mark, run. Somebody just EMP'd Mark. You can see all of his systems with the exception of movement shut down.
Now he returns.
Mark's getting a little scrappy here. That's kind of impressive.
Doing a little brawler.
Look at it. He just got 7 kills in a row. Go, Mark. He might actually take this. Mark wants a video card.
He's ranked 7th though, so I'm a little bit worried about that. I feel like there's some other action going on.
Yeah, a lot of these guys I've seen at the booth quite a few times. So they're probably smart hedging their bets. That's what I would have done.
That's the nice thing. It's a real get involved game where you can pick up, start playing, feel your way around, and really enjoy the maps, but not have that kind of kill moment when you first step in.
And the diversity of the equipment that you can choose, you know, sometimes you think, oh, there's always going to be one best build. There isn't. Like in the alpha, I vetted actual 7 different builds that were viable through even this type of play.
I think we almost had an EMP there. I heard a little peep in my ears as Mark was knocked from a great height there. He came crashing down.
There's all different types of techniques that you'll find. Like there's a lot of guys. Everybody has that friend that no matter what, he wants to go in and finish somebody that's wounded off. Doesn't matter if you're going to die, as long as he gets that guy. And so I actually take advantage of dudes like that. So if I'm going around the corner and I'm hurt and I know that guy's that type of guy, I'll actually boost up. And so they'll come around the corner firing and they don't see me because they expect me to be on the ground, and that's what I'll shoot down on.
Nice. And again, that's the management of that.
And there we go. And that's
well, here we are, guys. That was it.
And Sumoroid.
And Pliskin 0207 seem to be the guys that are lucky winners. So let's head back over and hand out some prizes.
Got it.
Place. But at the end of the day, he was more of a spectator to show you guys and the guys at home all the super duper features that they're coming to you in Hawken. So make sure you get over to playhawken.com to get involved and get involved in the game very quickly. Curtis, I really enjoyed talking through the game with you. There were some really cool features there. And I know that we've got some guys here that did a really great job. So who are my victors? Guys, you want to come forward? First of all, I think we should have a round of applause for everybody that took part in the game. Should we do that right now, guys? Round of applause. You good, sir. You look like a very fierce clapper. I've never seen anybody clap quite as ferociously. So first of all, we need to get everybody sorted out with a bag full of goodies in the wonderful world of Hawken. So you guys take those. You guys want to go down and hand those out to the guys down there? Thank you so much. Now, of course, the big one is the graphics card. So we need, who are our 2 victors? Can we put their hands up? Who was first and second?
Sumoroid.
You were first, good sir. What's your name?
Sumoroid or Leon?
Pardon?
Leon.
Liam, congratulations. Are you going to be playing Hawken? Yes. 2 days in a row you've been playing this game to come up here and make sure that you won this. Guys, I think you've got a fan.
Like 6 or 7 times today alone.
Well, shake hands, say hi, thank you, congratulations. I'll sneak back over here. Now I'm looking for the number 2 spot. Who came in second?
Pliskin?
That was you, good sir. So I'd like to hand over this with the good people and introduce you to the guys.
Good job.
Thank you ever so much. And now I guess the people that are sitting out here would also like to have some love, because otherwise we're just being unfair. You sat down, you watched this. So I'm gonna ask the guys to help me and hand out Mark, Curtis. I'm gonna give some of these. What I'd like you guys to do is come forward. Come close to me. I have terribly bad breath. I'm joking, I don't. Maybe a little, who knows? You'll never know. We're all here. First of all, I'd like to do the following thing, and that's like on the count of 3, you guys do something for me and say, play Hawken. So I'm gonna say 1, 2, 3. Okay, it sounds pretty good, but I'm gonna try a little harder. So on the count of 3, very loud. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now we'll try play over here and Hawken over here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I think that these guys have it. Maybe get some goodies out here. Let's take this, take these. Let's see what else we have in the box here.
I like that one. Can we do that one again?
Guys, this is for our good friend Mark. So if you guys all put your hands in the air as high as you can, whoever can get the highest right now That's the person that we're going to give the prize to. But what I'd like you to do while doing it is give me a little scream that is, play Hawken with my hands in the air. So 1, 2, 3. That looks good. I almost sat in that box. That would have been terribly embarrassing. I actually want one of these hats myself, so before I give one out, I'm going to have to make somebody do something. Who can get now the highest? Highest hands up in the air. Who can do this? Wow, good sir, you are quite tall. A future in basketball, I foresee. I'm not allowed to throw these at you because they're made out of metal. But what I will do is kind of hand them out, and if you take one, there you go, guys. Please, take one, pass them along to your friends. If you get 2 of the same, please feel free to trade. Again, German government does not allow me to throw things at you. I can't throw metal objects, so none of that for today. Here we've got some stickers. I'd like you guys to go forth and sticker the world with Hawken. They still have this poster to end all posters. The good man right here. We still have some more goodies just floating around up here.
Put that one aside.
Chris, you want to give some stickers out to the guys?
Yeah, we can put some stickers.
So, would you like to keep? Who like this? Who can scream Hawken the loudest right now for me? So I'm going to count you in. Loudest one wins. 1, 2, 3. Wow, it was almost too loud, but we'll try one more time. 1, 2, 3. I don't know. I feel like they're not totally getting it. I feel like there was some good stuff happening over there. We'll try one last time. 1, 2, 3. I really think this man right here with the piercings in, he did a really great job. He was really trying his hardest. So thank you very much. I have one more T-shirt for you guys, but I'm gonna need the same story again. So I'm gonna count you in. You guys are gonna scream happily for me, and then somebody gets the T-shirt. We all know how it works. So 3, 2, 1. This man right here actually scared me. That was a shiver down my spine, I thought. Well done. Now, ending up here, the last of our caps that I was tempted to steal myself. And I very often try to steal things backstage, and then I get told if I can't. So for right now, we're going to take it one more time. I'm going to ask you guys on the count of 3 to give me your all awesome Hawken chants. Really Hawken! So here we go. 1, 2, 3. Why am I better at this than you are? I mean, come on. Hawken! Really bring it down with me. 1, 2, 3. Some real anger there. I feel like we've got a couple of contenders. Take the last round. 1, 2, 3. This man stood right here and screamed right in my face. And I really felt like we're closer now. We're almost connected. We got some more stickers in here, which I'd love to hand out to you guys. I think I am allowed to throw these, so don't take it the wrong way if I hit you in the face with them. There you go. How did that work? Is that good? Did it work for you? You guys come forward. Take one, please. It's just like school. Take one, pass it along, pass it back. I'd make a terrible teacher. Nobody would come to my class. All my kids would be dropping out. It would be terrible. But what isn't a dropout is to get over to playhawken.com and sign up and make sure that you're part of what promises to be an absolutely epic battle online in a wonderful mech world. And of course, it's free to play. So that means you guys are free to fight as of 12/12/12. So make sure you're signed up to get involved. We also have, if I'm correct, Curtis, the EU server coming online. So you guys will also have a chance to be in that, which would be very cool.
Yep.
You good sir, look like somebody who enjoys stickers and the wonderful world that comes with stickering anything that you own. So I guess all that really remains is me, first of all, to thank you guys for being so awesome. So from all of us here, representing Hawken, we say thank you very much. Round of applause. You've done a wonderful job today. Thank you so much. Next, I'd like to take the opportunity to say to my good friend Mark, my good friend Curtis, that they've been absolutely amazing co-hosts. Mark drove like a champion, and Curtis, it was an absolute pleasure to talk about the game. So I want to thank these guys, thank them for coming down, thank them for showing you Hawken. You can get involved at playhawken.com. Make sure to do it. If you're here in Cologne, get your butt over to the Hawken booth and play the game for lots more fun. For now, I'll say to you, goodbye. And later on, never winter. Ciao for now.